Hello everybody, my name is Jennifer Maker. It's a beautiful day to show you how to make a vinyl decal for your kitchen on the Great Maker Show and Tell. So my daughter Alexa loves to cook, and she'll ask me things like, Mom, how many tablespoons are in a cup? Or how many quarts are in a gallon? Well, I can never remember that stuff, so I usually tell her to Google it, which is a bad idea because her hands are covered in flour or something sticky. So I made a handy kitchen conversions decal to put on the inside door of our kitchen cupboard, like this one. You can also put this on a glass cutting board or anywhere that's handy. This decal is made from 112 by 16-inch piece of black permanent adhesive vinyl, just like this, but you could use any color you want. If you have a dark wood cabinet, a white or a light colored vinyl would probably look a lot better than black. You're also going to need the same size sheet of transfer tape so you can get your vinyl design onto your cupboard door or your cutting board. Now you just need a place to put your decal. In this tutorial, I will show you how to apply the decal to a kitchen cabinet door, but you could really put it anywhere that won't come into direct contact with food. For example, you could put it on a glass cutting board, but you would need to mirror it so the vinyl is on the side that does not come into any contact with food. So the vinyl is here, and this is the cutting surface or the food surface. If you decide to make a cutting board, I use this 15.75-inch by 12-inch glass board that I found on Amazon. I will put the link to this glass cutting board in the description below this video. Now to cut my vinyl, I used a Cricut cutting machine along with the fine point blade and a green StandardGrip mat. Other useful tools include a weeding tool, painter's tape, isopropyl alcohol, and lint-free cloths like these blue shop towels. So let me show you where to get my kitchen conversions decal design, and then I will show you how to cut and apply it to the inside of a kitchen cabinet door. Step 1, get the design. Download the kitchen conversions decal design from my blog at jennifermaker.com/265. Just go to the red bar at the top and look for libraries, then either click Get a Password if you don't yet have one, or click Enter the library. You can find the pattern by searching the page for Design 265 and then click it to download an SVG cut file for cutting with a Cricut or another cutting machine. While there is a PDF available, I would not recommend cutting this one by hand, but feel free to just print it out and tape it up. Step 2, upload the designs. Let me show you how to cut this vinyl decal for the inside of a kitchen cupboard door on a Cricut cutting machine. If you want to see how to apply it to the underside of a glass cutting board, you'll find a photo tutorial of this on my blog at jennifermaker.com/265. First, upload the SVG cut file that you downloaded in Step 1 to Cricut Design Space. If you're unsure how to unzip and upload SVG files, please watch my SVGs Made Simple training series at jennifermaker.com/svgs. Once you've uploaded the designs into Cricut Design Space, measure the width and height of your cupboard door and adjust the size of the design if needed. You can resize with the resize icon in the lower right corner of the design, or just type a new size into the height and width boxes at the top of the screen. Now click Make It. If you don't make the design much smaller than I've made it, you'll need to cut this project on the 12 by 24-inch cutting mat, just like I do. Also note, if you're cutting this for a glass cutting board, be sure to toggle the mirror option on. But if you're cutting this for your cupboard door or any other surface like that, do not mirror the design. When you're ready, click Continue, and you'll be prompted to select your material settings. For this project, I used Cricut Premium Vinyl, so in the Material section, I selected that vinyl. Step 3. Cut and weed your decal. To show you how easy this is to do, my design elf will cut and apply this decal while I talk you through it. Put your vinyl shiny side up on your cutting mat, being careful to get it as smooth as possible. Then load the mat into your Cricut and press the flashing button to begin cutting. When done, press the unload button to remove your mat, but do not take the vinyl off your cutting mat yet. Keep it on the mat for now. Once the design is cut, it's time to weed it. While the vinyl is still on the cutting mat, remove all of the excess vinyl that you don't want to be transferred to your cupboard door. This may take some time, and it might be a little tricky in places where the text or the outlines are very small. Just take your time and be patient. You can totally do this. With your design all weeded, place a piece of transfer tape at least as large as your decal on top of the vinyl and press from the center outward with your scraper tool to stick the vinyl to the transfer tape. Burnish well with your scraper and remove the transfer sheet. The vinyl should stick to it as you remove it. If it's not sticking, burnish again with your scraper tool until all of the vinyl comes off onto the sheet of transfer tape. You now have an awesome vinyl decal ready to be transferred to your surface. Step 4. Transfer the decal. First, clean the inside of your cupboard door to remove any grease or dust or dirt on anything that might make it difficult for the vinyl to stick to it. Now, using a ruler or a measuring tape, find the center of your cupboard door. Now fold your transfer sheet in half to find its center and carefully place your transfer tape on the door, matching up the center points. Smooth the decal onto the door from the center outward. Burnish the vinyl down really well with your scraper tool. Once the vinyl is all burnished to your door, remove the transfer tape slowly, making sure all the vinyl transfers properly. If you have any issues or the vinyl is not sticking, burnish the transfer tape again with your scraper tool, being careful to get all of those leading edges really well. Step 5, show it off. Here is what the decal looks like when it's all transferred. Isn't this so neat? And here's what it looks like in my kitchen. My daughter loves this, and so do I. Now, if you really want to make a glass cutting board instead, like this one, I've got you covered. There is a complete step-by-step photo tutorial on how to mirror the vinyl and apply it to the underside of your glass cutting board over on my blog at jennifermaker.com/265. And if you've got any questions about how to apply vinyl to glass or to wood, let me know. My team and I are happy to help. Leave your question below this video or ask in my craft group at jennifermaker.com/CricutCrafters. And if you need a Cricut cutting machine to cut your decal, I give one away every month. You can enter for your chance to win your own Cricut cutting machine at jennifermaker.com/Cricut giveaway. And that's it for today. Tomorrow, I'll be back to show you how to etch a custom design into a glass jar. These make wonderful gifts. Remember, I'm always interested in what you want to make. So if you can tell me what you want to make, I can show you how to make it. Until next time, this is Jennifer Maker reminding you to craft a life you love.